I believe we are
Oh,
live.
look at that. We have
Hmm.
showed up.
Are we there? Are we there
We
yet?
we're there. Hi.
Good. Good evening.
Good
Good
evening,
evening.
everybody.
This is your nightly news with Carolyn Divers and Joseph Brasher.
Is it?
Never. It's so
Ooh,
fucking fake.
ooh.
Don't ask me to be something I'm not ever. Right, right, kitten. Kitten's all excited.
There we are. There we are. Yay.
All right, give me a minute.
Oh, oh,
Are you
oh.
giving me a minute there?
1001,000 to go.
I hate when you do that. I
Sure.
really,
I know.
you tell the same joke. You must have been a depressed clown
uh,
for telling the same
I
jokes.
was. I made the same balloons. Dang. I made
Just
a good
come on,
dog. I
stop.
used to make a good dog. I made a good dog.
Maybe I'll put that
Oh,
up there. All right, you may go. I couldn't,
go.
I just did one. Where'd it go? Like, why does it disappear? But it's okay. I had more. It should have been in my
We
downloads.
are to the stars. Good evening, everyone in the chat. When you get
Okay.
there,
Why do you have to sit next to me? Like, it's
I
so,
love you
actually,
because
you're very
they love
comfortable.
you.
You could stay there. You could be my armrest.
They do love you.
Winchester has
So,
now become my permanent furry armrest. Is that
yes,
right? Is that what happened?
tis. Where
Okay.
is my?
I thought Helen was gonna come in,
Maybe she will.
so
Maybe share to her.
yeah, if
See
you
if
hear
she
the
will.
doorbell.
Ding
I don't
dong.
know.
No.
You want to tell her that we're live? Like, see if she wants to come in.
Yeah,
She's more
I
than
shall.
welcome. Dana definitely says that he wants to come in on Saturday. So Saturday,
That would be
we're
fun.
either going to talk about the Christ consciousness or wordplay, like things that make you go, what? Can't be.
Say,
Because
huh?
you hear one or two or three, but when you hear like hundreds of them, it's just like, wait a second. What is going on now? I'm not talking to you, kitten. Stop hitting me. My kitten's hitting me. So we got some interesting stuff today, do we?
Yeah, we do. We does.
If
It's just weird how that does it anymore.
I'm really depressed about these crashes, but if there are people that want to play games, we're actually on at 10 today. So that's not bad. Could probably play games afterwards if anybody wants to. If anybody is alive to do so, stop hitting me, please. He's smacking me with his tail.
See how he is? Ooh. We got a couple more and I'll be done.
Yeah, ask Helen if she wants to come in. Come
Oh, that's what I
in
gotta do.
to
Let me do
Zoom.
that one. Oops.
You go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna do some other stuff. And then you could explain some stuff. And maybe some stuff could be, you know,
Explainable.
explained
Everything
away.
doesn't seem, everything just is like freaking weirded out, man. Do you agree with that?
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. People are still sick. I see that. Um, People that are higher awake, like higher levels, are probably done with being sick, but others are not. And even if they have like some inklings about what's going on, or they believe partly in an elite force of the cabal, they're having everything from allergies to like throat issues. I mean, it's ridiculous. And I've seen it. I've heard it from people. I'm like talking to regular people, and it's different. Like you could tell that they're different. It's It's a little crazy, I tell you. It's a little crazy. But I believe it. Just there's too much proof. Way too much proof.
Well,
Uh, oh,
all right. God, there's so much going on. It's just so weird. How about that? Those crashes.
yeah, they
There
bother
was
me the most. So tell me what you know about
the
them,
the
please.
one that bothered me was the helicopter
Right?
because it had taken off, right, and it was flying, and it had the they were tourists from Spain, and they were in the helicopter, and they took off, and they were flying above the Hudson River in New York, and the propeller, it just came off, and there's even pictures of it just coming off, and it's still spinning in the air, and the body of the helicopter just plummets straight down into the river. Everybody on board the helicopter was perished. 6 people. The helicopter, the mom and the dad, and 3 kids.
The helicopter pilot, mom and dad, and three
Yes,
kids. So who
yeah,
were these
six
people?
people.
They were just on vacation?
It's it doesn't say who they actually were. It just says that they were from Spain. They were tourists.
And
I'm scrolling
the
down too to see.
helicopter, now this is important because New York City gives tours. They started helicopter tours. Is
Right.
it is it a New York City helicopter tour or is it paid,
Yeah, it
like
says they were a family from Spain who were touring the city by helicopter. There were 6 people
yeah, but
on
that
board.
doesn't
The
mean
pilot was,
they could have paid
yeah.
somebody privately.
I'm
Or
I'm
is it
wondering
this,
if that's what it is, because they don't say what the company is.
can't you look it
It's so
up?
weird.
There has to be a different way to look that up. All right, I'll look it up.
Who the helicopter company was? Yeah, well, I'm looking to see if it says anything about that.
All right, so the propeller came off.
Yeah,
That
at the
that
fuselage it says. Right, that's so weird. Why would it come off right there? It, it's almost. I mean, I don't want to say it, but you know what? It's almost as if it was sabotage. I've never heard of one coming apart right there ever.
why would it be sabotage to kill three very young children? Were they? I'm assuming they were younger. Either way, why?
Exactly.
I
This
don't.
likely was not engine failure.
Well, the propeller fell off.
The hell, yeah.
That's a loose bolt, as far as I'm concerned. Something wasn't holding the propeller on, which should
The,
have
the
more
rotor
than just
blade,
one bolt, I'd
the
imagine.
rotor blades were fully detached from the fuselage, but still spinning. That's what it says. And there's a picture of it too. So first the big body fell into the water, and then the blades fell down right behind it. And all
There's like
everybody was
nothing they could do.
everybody was killed in it.
It's just I mean, it's just crazy, and it's creepy that it's over the Hudson River. I don't know why.
It is near Pier 40 in Manhattan. Wait a minute, what's this?
Pier 40, yeah.
Heartbreaking. The team is on the scene at the heartbreaking and tragic crash in the Hudson River and are assisting NYPD news assisting first responders closer to the New Jersey side of the river. Yeah, please avoid near Pier 40 in Manhattan. Don't go there.
And yeah,
All you
Pier
folks.
40 has like a lot of restaurants and uh really pretty, you're sitting out on the water like
They said this one guy said it sounded like a sonic boom. Well, yeah.
And dude, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Um,
That's something that
and what about, yeah,
doesn't happen.
no, I know, and it's just happening way too much. But what
Weird
happened with
things
the
are
other
happening.
planes now? Get on with that,
Oh,
and then we'll talk about it a little more. I just want to.
yeah, because that other thing was weird too, right? A plane today, another one. Oops, hold on. With five representatives from the House clipped by another aircraft on the ground at Ronald Reagan.
Oh, they were on the ground, so
They
nobody.
were still, yeah, I mean, it's a good thing they weren't flying because they would probably tore the wings off. It would have. I mean, it doesn't take much, especially when they're in the air because they're already strained by the wind. You can and you can see it. All you have to do is just look out the window, look at the wings, how they flap up and down.
Yeah.
It was who they told you who it was. It was Nick LaLotta from New York, Grace Meng from New York, Josh Goth Gottheimer from New Jersey. They were aboard. Those three for
Yeah,
sure
but I
were
mean,
aboard.
there's a big difference from like, aircraft going down and I don't see how the planes didn't see each other. They make the turns and they go on the runway, and it's like they didn't fucking see their massive. I mean, didn't they realize they were getting too close? What's wrong with these fucking pilots?
Yeah. What's wrong with the pilots? And
Um,
everybody's impatient, it seems, anymore. Well, I think we always been impatient.
um,
Hurry, 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 hurry. That's how road rage starts too. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
that's another thing. There has been an obscene amount of car accidents and deaths, like obscenely. Like I can't even explain it. Uh, okay.
Well,
So first, listen. First, we had the train accidents,
yeah,
right? All these derailments and stuff.
yeah, there
Then
you
it
go,
went on to the
right? Yeah.
boats. Then it went on to the planes and aircraft.
Mhm. We had
And
a
it went
problem
to
with the
car. I'm sorry,
other
there has been
flying
so
things.
many car accidents. Now, I know there's news all over. It's more,
The
it's
drones.
faster. But no, man, there's just so many car accidents.
Yeah.
Where so many
Problems
are
with the
dying.
drones. Yeah.
And now we're back to the
Everything.
planes again. What is going
Everything.
on? Freaky.
And a lot of these accidents should have never happened. Never.
I probably would agree with that if I knew more about flying, but
Yeah.
um it just makes little sense that I even remember you saying it. Last year, we had 14 deadly air crashes. This year, we're only in April, and we must be up to like almost 20 now. It scares the shit out of me because my husband, again, will be flying it next week,
Mm.
and two at the same airport,
Hey,
right? The one in New Jersey, the Reagan airport.
Alan. Greetings. Give Alan a greetings.
Live long and prosper. But
Mortal.
right, the both were at the Regency Airport, the Ronald Reagan Airport in New Jersey.
Ronald Reagan.
It was again.
Same
That's the
thing.
one that clipped. That makes sense. That all the
There's a lot of traffic there. I get it. Oh my God.
and it's a
People
small
need to
air,
wait their
but
turn.
still. And we've been
Wait your
told
turn.
that nobody was fired from these traffic controllers. Nobody was fired. They
Yeah.
have the same amount of people they've had. So something is up.
Hmm. Something is amiss. Doge. I mean, come on, man.
Uh, I, 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 I
You
don't.
know what I've always
Okay.
known?
Yeah.
I was just going to say that I've always known that the air traffic controller has always been such a stressful job. It really has. I mean, when I went there, when I was working when I was a lot younger, when I was working in the typewriter thing, and I went inside there, I mean, there was people that would go crazy doing that stuff, and they would show you all around, but they would, yeah, I mean, it was a stressful job.
I'm sorry, I don't care.
Glad I didn't do it.
I don't care
I'm
if
glad
it's
I never did.
stressful.
I know, but they do need more people doing that. Is what I'm getting at. They need a lot more people doing that.
Well, if they've been doing fine for the last 20 years,
Hmm. Why
why do
all of a
you think,
sudden?
right?
Right. Maybe the DEI practices haven't all come out. I don't.
Yeah,
Fuck, I don't know. I have no
something's
idea.
off.
Uh, Something is very
And
off.
something's awful.
Are they doing it on purpose? Still fighting back? They could be still fighting us back.
There,
I mean, they're still
I had
protesting the
this a little
monthly
discussion.
protests.
I did have a
Mhm.
discussion with Dana about it again because he believes that they still have some power, and I still say they don't. But don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean here. They don't have power here in America. I should
No, I
be
don't.
very specific with that because I
No,
do believe they still have a harp or something or other in probably South America.
they have a finger over here, and that's about it.
There's
They don't have a
something,
grip no
but
more.
it's not America because
It's not a grip.
I can't
No grip
believe
no
Pete
more. They
Hegseth
got a
wouldn't
fat
know
finger.
every plane taking off. Well, you know what I
They're
mean.
they're supposed to. That's what they're supposed to be monitoring. Making sure the planes don't fricking collide. That's their job.
Oh my God, I love Senator John Kennedy, right?
Oh, he's hilarious.
He says AOC is the reason we have directions on shampoo bottles.
Exactly.
How to
Good.
toast a Pop-Tart.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
It took her
exactly
a
that. He's
long time to
exactly
figure
right.
out how to open wine after she, retired from being a
Yeah.
bartender.
Yeah. I've never done this before. Yeah. Oh
I
man.
would love to talk Spanish to that girl. I really do. I know I say it a lot, but I am not kidding. That girl does not speak a lick of Spanish. It makes no
Yeah, I don't think she
sense.
does. She doesn't have any kind of accent at all. I mean, I live here over here, and are there a lot of people that don't speak it? Yeah, there are. I mean, I don't speak it fluently. I mean, I know it a little bit of it, but everybody knows a little bit.
I might not
So there you
understand it
go.
totally, but I've heard it. I mean, just you can't. My brother was
Yeah.
good at
I
Spanish.
don't know,
I'm
man.
bad.
I mean, it's just odd that she would be from New York, for one thing, have
That's
and
not
be
odd. What's
of
odd is
Hispanic descent and not speak it
yes,
and not have the accent.
that's what's odd.
Yeah,
All right. You could
like
be
doesn't have the
second, third, or
accent.
fourth generation.
Doesn't matter. You still have it.
Yeah, grandma usually speaks it, and you know some words, and it comes out naturally. Just like
Hmm.
I don't speak Ukrainian, but once in a
Hmm.
while it will come out because it's what certain key words my parents would say a lot,
Yeah,
It it doesn't make sense to me. And when it doesn't make sense, Joe,
probably not true.
most likely not true.
Call her mentirosa.
All right. I don't know what we're going to learn about all the aircraft. It's really freaky. That really, I don't know. I mean, it really did go from trains to
Planes, trains, and
boats
automobiles.
to a bridge collapsing to what this is not natural.
No, how
I don't
about that
care.
one ship? How about the one ship going way off course in Baltimore? Or wasn't it in
That's what I'm
Baltimore up there?
talking about. The
And
bridge collapsing, Joe. Come on. I
yeah,
just said that.
but then there was another one. Wasn't there another one
By the
that was headed?
Verrazano where I used to
Yeah,
live. I was like
right.
a
And
mile away from that bridge.
okay, yeah, that one. Okay, but that one never hit anything. But why was it there? And they
Yeah.
said
Oh my
these
God.
people these people, they they're not going to jeopardize their livelihood to put a ship where it's not supposed to be. That doesn't make
No,
sense. And see, and here's the other thing.
it's either
All of that,
intentional or
all this being said, what is the outcome of all this stuff that has just happened? What is the actual outcome?
people's
Who lost
death.
their job? What got in trouble? I mean, come on. Something happened. Something was wrong. It's not right. Right? Something's not right.
Well,
It's not right. Doesn't make
you know
sense.
how Dana and I believe in a dimensional shift, a
Mm,
dimensional change. And it could be part of that. It really could be. The planets aligning. Every 40 years this happens. The devil almost being knocked out. Um, all the uncovery that we're
yeah,
finding, like every little piece of information that Dodge or Pam Bondi or Patel, how, Bongino, they must be. I even have a picture, I'm gonna put it up, of Christy Nome visiting the MS-13 members in jail to see how secure the jails are.
right.
It's a fucking scary. That girl has balls. It's a scary
Yeah.
thing to do that.
Hmm.
I'm gonna
It's a
show up. I'll put that
dangerous
up.
place down there. It's very dangerous down there.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know,
like,
my dad had a friend that went down there, right? And he used to love to go down there. It was somewhere just south of Mexico, and he would go down there just to go fishing, right? And I mean, they didn't take care of the place very well. So he was getting off the boat and he was climbing up the ladder on the dock and he scraped himself and he got a flesh-eating disease that almost
oh my
fucking killed
God.
him. It almost killed him. They could not do anything for him there. They put him on one of those. They have a service here. It's those helicopters. That's why it freaks me out about that helicopter. This service will fly
Nancy's
anywhere in the
husband was
world.
helicoptered not too long ago.
Right. But
Remember?
this place will
Unbelievable.
fly anywhere and be anywhere in like a freaking hour. So they were down on the other side of Mexico to pick him up in an hour from when he cut himself and reported it. And they picked him up and flew him back up here to Albuquerque and put him in the hospital here. And they have some kind of special treatment center here for that shit. But it almost fucking killed him. I mean, Jesus God,
It's a
some
scary
flesh
thing.
eating disease. God dang it! You just
Yeah,
scrape yourself on a board.
I
It was on
know,
a
right?
board, I think is what he said. One of them, just one sticking out. They didn't cut it off, or fix it, or anything.
Ah,
Yeah,
it's freaky.
yeah. And he just loved to go down there to go fishing. That's all he went down there for. And he was old man already, man. He was in his, I think, late 70s.
Remember the poor twin that was stabbed and the other twin, Hunter, I think, was holding
Yeah,
Austin.
yeah.
I knew a set of twins, one had died. They were from Ireland. They both worked
Hmm.
in the same bar. Um,
Yeah,
not they weren't drinkers, they were just hard workers. They wanted to do something. One was dating this girl for 8 years. She was a teacher and they were ready to get
yeah.
married. They saved up enough money. He went fishing in Long Island and probably nobody was out. He must have slipped on the rocks and he drowned himself. He probably hit his head, and yeah, it was awful. So
He,
young. I mean, we were in our early 20s, maybe.
uh,
Kieran and Cahill. Yeah, Irish name, real Irish names. And what was worse, right? I was dating another Irishman at the time, and I was living in with well, I was living there, and a lot of Irishmen lived, not just men, women and men would go and live in this apartment and then move out. That's how they did
right.
it. They would get like a foot in America. They would try to get their visas and work their butts off. Um, and I had found a note to Kieran from his mother from Ireland, left there when I was cleaning up the kitchen. It was like all the way on the top. I was like, what is this? So I was like, I can't believe I found this. I brought it to the wake and gave it to the brother. I mean, I don't know. That must be something because we're all supposed to have a connection, and it's very visible within twins and very close siblings, perhaps.
Mhm.
Even mother and daughters and fathers and sons, maybe. I don't know. But I know me and my sister always had some weird connection. Very strange. Very,
Yeah,
very strange.
yeah.
That being said, what's
That
next?
was a weird thing.
Yeah,
Well, I want to talk about a little bit about
that kid needs
that
to be in jail.
bill.
That's all I'll say.
I know. That bill that was passed by the House for to stop the rogue and activist judges blocking President Trump's agenda. One, of course, there was one Republican that voted against it. It was put up by I get the Republican representative out of California, that Daryl Issa. He's the one that wrote it or put it out. His people wrote it for him, and he pushed it out. No vote, no Democrats voted for it at all. The one guy that didn't, that's a Republican, was the representative from Ohio, Michael Turner. So, but it goes to the Senate, right? And when it gets there, right, they say it has to have a 60 vote uh majority to pass threshold. It has to get the
Wait,
60 votes
I'm sorry, this
pass.
is a vote on the judges being allowed to override President Trump?
Right, right, yeah.
Hey, no.
I mean, it already should be that they can't stop what he says. I mean, I don't know why we need to have another bill.
No, this is another lesson for regular everyday Joes like yourself to understand that
Mhm.
this cannot happen.
Right. That's what I wanted to ask everybody, how they felt about that.
There is no feeling.
We
All
should
right.
be able to do it already. We don't
If
elect
we,
judges.
the judges, they can't, okay.
Yeah, they can't stop the president. They're not
Judges
supposed
get
to be
picked.
able to.
I tried to
Right,
explain this. They have jurisprudence. They have
right.
the theory of what's good to do for the law, but it's just that they can't, they're not in
They can
command.
interpret the law.
They
They
can
can
interpret the law,
interpret.
correct.
That's
It's
their
their
job.
own right.
Right.
They
That's
can't
the only
command.
job they've got.
They are not commander in chief. They are not the president of the
Right.
United States. Now, if they want to
Exactly.
argue about the 14th Amendment, it's ridiculous because all it says in the 14th Amendment is that you must be a naturalized citizen.
Right.
It does not say anything about illegal immigrants. We do not give due process. We do not pay for illegal immigrants at all because citizens come first. It's as simple as that. If a community decides to do it in a state, that's fine.
That's that state.
That's, they
But I
can do
think
that.
something like that should be asked of the people before they implement it and not implement it on their own, because that's not fair.
Well,
It
like you
should be a
said, that
question put
Texas,
out to the
that
people and the people vote on something like that.
they were trying to make a Muslim community in Texas.
Right.
You
That
can't
should have been
do
voted
that.
on.
You can't, first of all, you come
Exactly.
to America to incorporate your traditionalism to the
Yeah.
country, not to yourselves. You don't come here from Ireland to stay with the Irish and just make a whole potato farm. That's not how this
It's
country works.
not how it works.
And you
You
just
come
have to
here,
go to
you
New York to
integrate,
understand
and
that.
work.
The
Right? You come
judges
here, you integrate,
can can say what they think is best, but they cannot command the president of the United States. And
Right.
our president was voted in by us, the people. The judges were not.
So what do you guys think of that? Give us some feedback on that.
I think we
Just want
should
to,
really have civilian law
right.
back, and it should be technologically
Mhm.
updated where we press something and say,
Yeah.
this American says no. Illegals must be deported. It is not up to the justices or
Well,
any judges or anything.
that law that he's got that they're putting through that he's trying to put through, I would take it as that they're thinking that President Trump already doesn't have this power. So if they do put it through, then they can actually take it away and say, no, you never had that power anyways. See, so it would be us
I don't
admitting that
understand what you
yes,
mean.
they have power over President Trump when they don't. That's what I think the bill
But that's we're
admits.
trying to teach everybody
It's
that
wrong.
these judges do not have power over the president. It
Exactly.
it goes in that it goes in that order.
And you
The
don't
most
need this
democrat
law.
except for being on a jury of your peers, right?
Right.
Which we vote for. We vote if somebody's a
Mhm.
criminal. The
Right.
only other thing we should be voting for is the president. Everything else
Mhm.
doesn't really matter. And that's what we consider democracy in our Constitution. Those are the only real two things. Besides, I've said it before, excuse me, that after the 11th Amendment, maybe the 11th or 12th, they're all jokes. They the Constitution was amended by the evil,
Yeah,
by
I gotta
the
take a break. I'll be
people
right
who
back.
created the Democrat Party. What?
I gotta, my wife needs help.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I know, I agree.
That's what happened. The evil created the Democrat Party, the sinister party, to separate us, to divide and conquer. I've said this plenty of times. You all know this by now. I'm sure you even understand the Caesar history better than I do. But let's see. Oh, there's 5 of you. Does anybody want to play today? I mean, Joe has other topics. I have a few other topics. But if any of you, we hit 450 people. Although two or three of those are mine. So I'm gonna erase one, I think. Because I've been having trouble reading my own. I can't comment. I can't. What is that? YouTube, what's going on that I can't comment with my own on my own channel? Oh, here's one. I was watching the news, BBC News the other day, and there was the first woman to give birth with a transplanted womb. I love babies. It makes me smile to think that this happened. It was the older sister who already had 2 children. They sounded Irish actually, but they were in Britain. Um, Gave her womb up to her sister because she was never, I guess she didn't have the correct pieces or something because she was never able to give birth. They determined that since she was young. So the older sister gave the younger sister the womb, and she was able to carry a baby after a couple of years, I guess of healing and attaching. This is probably the same blood, right? So yeah, she was able to give birth to a baby. It's so adorable, little tiny babies.
I like
I
little
just
babies.
find things like that. I mean, you don't transplant your dick into something else, my friends.
Mhm.
But something like this, something where you give your eyes, if you're a donor, right, and you give your eyes to some kid that was never going to be able to see something like that. I don't know if that's the way it works with the eyes, but you know what I mean? That's totally different. Don't rip off your tits, girls, please. That's just I don't care how much of a boy you are. There's other things you can do. Okay. Anyhow, what's next, Joe?
What is next? Well, listen to this. Oh, Trump, the Trump administration strips benefits from thousands of aliens on terror watch list. They're next. The ones on the terror watch list. They identified 6,300 individuals who were paroled into the United States since 2023. Paroled into here. They got out of prison and were put in over here. Those are the people now that are next. So
How does that
he's
even
going to get
happen?
rid of those people.
They're not from here, right? How
Yeah.
do they how did they get to our get through to our system through our I just I can't comprehend this shit sometimes. Well,
905 of them
all lies.
were
Huh?
collecting Medicaid,
How many?
including 4 that were on the terror watch list. $276,000 were paid out to these.
To criminals.
41 of them were collecting unemployment insurance, receiving $42,000 in benefits. 22 received federal student loans totaling $280,000.
Dude, we were just talking about
Are
student
you
loans.
fucking kidding me? You fucking pieces of shit. When you fucking blackballed the fuck out of me and what I had to go through to get my fucking life back, you pieces of shit. Fuck you. Fucking piece of shit Democrat.
Joe, it's the cabal, Joe.
I know. I know. I gotta go. I'll be right back. Yeah.
I
I
even
know.
know, like,
Fuckers.
even when Dana talks about things, he flip-flops too sometimes. And I truly try not to do that because like I always tell you guys, it goes in an order. There's a past, a present, and a future, and that's the order it goes on. The coincidences have been unbelievable. I'm still wondering if anybody is going through deja vu, sickness. Um, you have to think Jesus is, I'm telling you, Jesus is here. Whatever. I can't say it the way that you guys would probably prefer me to say it, but I just have a feeling that he's here. Um, more than a feeling. It's more than a feeling. The other day, I was talking to Joe about
Sorry.
John Denver.
Mhm.
He sings that song. Remember this, Joe? John
Yeah.
Denver sings the song, Leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again, right? Okay. So I said, kind of joking around, because I certainly believe that Vince Fusca, which I've shown you guys before, who was in back of Trump at Butler when he was shot,
Mhm.
is John Denver. So I'm telling Joe this is wouldn't it be funny if he knew early on? I'm not sure, but I think he wrote the song, Leaving on a Jet Plane. Don't know if I'll be back again. And how did he die, Joe?
On
How
a
did he
jet
die,
plane.
Joe?
On a jet plane.
He
Don't
died,
know if he came back again
he was flying his
because
own
they never
plane.
found the body.
Right, right.
Do we know? Do we
I
know?
believe
Do we
they
know?
said
No.
some said that he ran out of gas, that he was drinking and he ran out of gas. Others said that he crashed into a mountainside.
Hmm.
We have found a lot in the last 30 or 40 years of plane remnants all over the place. We have not found his. So I made a little joke of it. He's leaving on a jet plane. Maybe he was telling us, and we wouldn't have thought of it then. Coincidence. We would have thought it coincidental. But now I'm thinking maybe he was trying to tell us something, right? So get this.
Mhm.
Get this. there's a few of us that like playing this game, Wheel of Fortune. Joe and I decided to play it right after I tell him the John Denver story. The Wheel of Fortune is like it's regular Wheel of Fortune, you know, you pick your letters and you get money for it or whatever. But what it does do is it goes through cities. The first game or second game we played, and I opened up what city, Joe? What city did I open up?
Las Vegas.
No, Denver.
Oh, Denver. That's right. Denver.
What
That's
does Las
right.
Vegas have to do with John Denver?
No, that's
Not
right.
only that,
Denver.
you don't remember. You don't remember the
No, I
clue
do
for
now
it.
that I do
And what was
remember
the
that now.
clue? You remember the clue?
I
So
do not
before I
remember the
even
clue.
opened up Denver, we had two puzzles we had to finish.
Yes.
You
There
do
were
like
two.
10 and you open up the next city, something like that, right?
Mm,
It's probably more than 10, but one of the clues was Shenandoah's,
yes.
remember,
Remember that.
National
Yeah.
Park, Virginia.
Yeah.
Because you asked me where
Yeah.
it was because we figured
Yes.
it out. And I
Yeah.
was like, it's West Virginia. It's one of my that's why I love West Virginia. But the Shenandoah is between. Half of it's in
Yeah.
Virginia,
Believe me,
half of it's
Carolyn has a sharp mind, people.
me.
Yes, you do.
Stole me,
She
baby.
remembers
Stole
a
me.
lot. So that's how she remembers this. What was the other one? There was another one.
Well, no, and then Denver opened.
Yes.
That's what it was. It was Shenandoah National Park. And then I was just like, okay, thinking it was like cool. Well, I never think it's coincidental. I thought it was funny. I probably mentioned it to Joe. But when the Denver city opened, which might have been part of the game that it went from it just was bizarre. I don't You talk about John Denver and then the Shenandoah, because country mama, take me home. Country roads. He sings about the Shenandoah River in um country roads. What's that song called? Can't think of the right.
It's John Denver for sure.
I know, I just can't think of the right. It doesn't matter. It's just bizarre. I mean, these coincidences are nonstop, and that's not it. I mean, just every freaking day, every day. But that one hit me hard because I truly believe that John Denver is Vince Fusco. So, and we have this thing, Joe, don't we? Even Nancy, because Nancy likes to play with us a lot, that it's telling us things that come up on this game seem to be something that's already happened or in our personal lives or
Yes.
something we had just been
Mm,
talking about,
yep.
or it's
That
just
happens a lot.
so I'm like, are
That
they
happens
really
a
listening
lot.
to us and hacking our fucking video game? I mean, really?
Weird.
I'd rather have you text message me if you gotta let me know. All right, what's next on the list? Because I have other things.
Well, this is kind of weird. I mean, in a secret meeting, China acknowledged a role in the U.S. infrastructure hacks out
Say it
of
again.
Wall Street.
China what?
Yeah, out of the Wall Street that Chinese officials acknowledged in a secret December meeting that Beijing was behind a widespread series of alarming cyber attacks on our infrastructure.
On our infrastructure.
Yeah,
Would that have anything to do with planes?
it could be. That's our infrastructure, part of our infrastructure, you know. I mean, the
Towers.
Chinese delegation linked years of intrusions into computer networks at U.S. ports, water utilities, airports, and other targets to increasing U.S. policy support for Taiwan, the people who declined to be named. The first of its kind signal at a Geneva summit with the outgoing Biden
Blow
administration
them up,
startled
Trump.
American officials.
I love
Used,
the Chinese people.
yeah,
They're good people. Traditionally, they're just really good people. But you've got this.
mhm.
I don't
the
even know what
the
to call
uh,
these
the
scumbags
company
half
that
the
were
time.
well, they're saying that we have an overactive imagination, right? But you know what? China gave us poisoned dog food, toxic candy and toothpaste, radioactive drywall, counterfeit electronic components, fentanyl, carcinogenic fish, corona, and we still do business with them.
Right, right. Oh, that's gonna stop. No, they're afraid of the tariffs. They're afraid of the
That
tariffs
what?
because 450 billion they
Mhm.
make off us yearly, which isn't gonna kill them, but it will hurt them. It will
Yeah,
freaking hurt them.
we need
It's
to
like
hurt them.
420, 450 billion a year.
Yeah. They need to be hurt.
Serious? Do we need all that junk in this country?
No,
Or a couple of
especially
their
the fentanyl.
cars or
Why do
something?
we need fentanyl?
Oh, we don't.
We were already had the other shit.
Fentanyl is used, doctors use fentanyl.
I know they do, but we already had
I
the
don't
other
see,
stuff that they were
yeah,
using.
use meth. Apparently it doesn't, unless you overdose.
Uh,
Fuck China, exactly.
and I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever seen any of those people do that one drug that makes them act really weird, where they start moving all over the place in really weird positions and whatnot. That shit is really true, man. They do that stuff. It's
Saw
weird to
one the
see
other
it.
day, a video of this
It's
woman on the
scary.
floor, like rolling around on half dirt, half
Yeah,
street, like
yeah. Please
like where
stop.
your
It
dog
hurts
would
us.
put, where you would put a pole, light pole or something.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
she's rolling around. I'm like, damn, is she rolling around in some crap? But God knows what the fuck she was on. And it's
Yeah.
so
You
sad. These
walk up to
people,
him and you say, "You okay?" Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, no, no, you're not.
you know,
No, you're not.
you know what I
Oh,
found
God.
out? Because you know me and my words, right? I found out that the
Yeah.
word cabal, I almost forgot to mention
Mhm.
this. The word cabal means to conspire. I never knew
Hmm.
that. I always
So then
figured
are
it to
we, if we're
be,
conspiracies, are we conspiring? Are we a cabal?
we're the anti-cabal.
I would like that. I like that anti-cabal. We are the stab.
I want to
We will
go over this.
stab the cabal.
Yeah. I want to go over the
Yeah,
stock market stuff one more time. I don't know what's going on in the stock market. I know a lot of Democrats are concerned about their
yeah, I told everybody.
401k and huh?
Nobody's going to be hurt. We're not going to be hurt.
No, absolutely not. We're going to gain money, so I wouldn't even worry about it. But I
We,
do
we
want
don't
to
have nothing
say,
going on.
and you said it right, that old money, it's got to disappear. We can't create new money with the old still lingering around.
Right.
And it's not like the paper money that you see. That's not what I'm talking about. It's
Yeah.
probably what China wants to hack.
Yeah.
Dodge did take down 9 different people's accounts that were overseas, like Pelosi's, um, who was there? Omar, um, Tashib was there. I think Pete was there. Uh, Hunter was there. These people have overseas accounts. Why? And thank you, Dodge and Elon Musk, for shutting it F down.
Yeah. Yep. Why do you have that? Why are you hiding your money like that in overseas accounts?
Because it's
Are you
laundering.
that
It's
afraid of
all
losing your money?
every single the EPA to uh children's
Hmm.
facilities and everything. Like I hate to say breast cancer, St. Jude's is probably in on it. Wounded warriors, like all these, everything you think is good is evil because there's always been money laundering. Goodwill, you know,
Yep. No,
anything
and they're
that
going to
the
continue to do it. You got to bust them out whenever you see it. Another one, another one was caught. Another professor was caught.
I put up that meme of a white vagina, a black vagina, Indian
Yeah,
vagina, and then a
all of
trans
them being the
vagina,
same.
which is a day.
Yeah,
Excuse me. You know, I don't know where it came to mind. It did years ago when this whole trans thing started to get bigger and bigger. But it came back to me recently that Andy Kaufman used to wrestle women. Remember that? Do you know who Andy Kaufman is?
Was
Remember on
he's the guy that played
Taxi
it?
with Danny
Yes,
DeVito? He was
yes, I do.
after
He
that
was
whole
funny.
mess, you know, he tried
He's
to, I think he
funny.
might have even been on Saturday Night Live. He did a few things.
Yeah.
The one thing he did was wrestle women, and he would defeat all the women. And, you know, women would get mad. Um, but it was kind of funny, I guess to him it was. I didn't find it funny, whatever. But it, you know, it's not my humor, it's other people's humor. But
And
when
he
we
drew a large
used to
crowd.
find that funny, now we're supposed to take it serious.
Yeah,
How was
yeah,
it
it's
okay?
really
Not
weird.
okay back then. It wasn't okay back then. The
What
women
is
were getting furious. And these were big women. But it's okay now. What happened? What happened in 20, 40 years?
Mm-hmm. Total
It wasn't
shift.
just Obama. This has
Total
been
shift.
lately planted into, you know,
Hmm.
unisex clothes, unisex bathrooms. They started with all that unisex haircuts,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Um, uh, Burger King has that. They have unisex bathrooms.
I ain't going to a bathroom that it's hard enough to go into a bathroom that a woman's been. I'm not going in one that a guy's been in.
Mhm.
The boys are not even allowed in my bathroom here. This is my little John. Nobody can have it. That's it's just gross. All right. What's next? Anything else? Oh, I wanted to know, did Trump reopen the pipelines right away or not?
Yeah, he did.
He
But
did. He opened them
something
up right
happened.
away, right?
Yeah, but something happened to the pipeline, and and I believe that it's actually because if you don't keep using something like that, it kind of tends to, have
It would
problems when
probably
you start
stuff
using
up.
it again. So
Yeah.
when it started it back up again, one of the places started leaking. We're just gonna have to go and fix it. It's no biggie. It kind of stuff happens all the time, man. And they develop a leak. The guys go in there, they fix it, and it's good. They're good. It just happens, man. Part of
I
life.
just don't remember. I don't know why it dawned on me, but there was another thing. Um, I know I'm kind of talking randomly here, but we were talking because Dana's gonna come Saturday, hopefully. I love
Yeah.
when Dana's on because he gets me and he doesn't yell like Patch yells at me. No, I'm kidding. Dana mentioned that the Van Allen belt is what we can't get through. If you want to call that the firmament, if the flat earthers want to call that the firmament or whatever, I'm not sure. But I'll tell you, if it is um if it is like a firmament that we can't break through, it reminds me, and I said it that night. I said it's like a fabric in between, right? When I was learning about ether, which we had talked about that night also, ether is an incredible, it's our fifth element, and it's there to help us, you know, to heal us. I remember learning that it was St. Christopher's belt that told us how to make ether.
Mm.
Now the Van Allen belt was named after Van Allen because he's the one that, you know, found the belt. But I just wonder if it's the same elements and wouldn't make ether out of the belt. There's a there's a reason. There's a reason for everything. And I'm
Mm.
wondering either can we get through it now and we know how to get through it because we know enough, or can the Van Allen belt help us make ether because it has the right combination of elements, chemicals, whatever, which I believe to be mercury and iron and something else. There's something I keep forgetting, but that was in biblically in St. Christopher's belt. And that's enough about that because I don't even know if that connects, but Why would Saint Christopher it's biblical, be wearing a belt that had certain elements in it? It's just interesting. Hello,
Well,
Joseph Rogers.
all
Long
of
time no
that stuff
see.
is weird.
Hello,
Ah,
brother from Texas.
darn it. I missed them. All right. Sorry, Alan.
No, Joseph.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Joseph. Alan had some, he said something, but then he erased them.
Well, I read what he said. I probably repeated what he said. You know, Dana was talking about Lourdes, France the other day too. And I forgot to tell him that I have a bottle of the water from there. Dad had it, so he must have been there. All right. Anything else?
Sacred place. Sacred
Oh,
place.
yes. People go there. Remember in Father Ted, he's saying that the money was just laying in my bank account. It was just sitting in my
Yes.
bank account.
It was just landing.
Well, that poor girl was supposed to go to Lord's. He had the money. The girl, he was supposed to be charitable for the girl to
Yeah.
go to Lourdes to be helped. But the priest kept the money in his bank account. It was just sitting there while he was in Vegas.
Right.
It's a comedy. It's very funny. It's a
Yeah, it's funny. It's good.
British Irish. Um, that's it though. That's it, Lords. And maybe I'll send some to him. I don't know. I don't know what dad just kept it. It's been sitting here, but maybe it works. Um, Fluoride. What did you learn about the fluoride?
Um, I did learn something about the fluoride.
Fluoride, and we'll play a game if anybody wants to play. I did make up some.
It's the chemical that's hated most by RFK Jr.
It is.
Yep. And they have linked it to to autism with a 500%
Autism.
increase. They know it's the fluoride in the water.
I hope that
73,000
dentists are.
children in
Oh, yeah.
Florida during the first 10 years of their life. They looked at.
Why put any
It.
chemical into water?
Yeah,
Why?
exactly.
It makes it more unfresh.
Yeah.
It's
It
like
stresses the
ridiculous.
brain cells and affects how they grow and function. That's what it does.
Unreal. Unreal. And it's in everything. It's in
Hmm.
everything. That and aluminum. You have aluminum in your underarm deodorant, guys. Make sure to purchase it
Hmm.
without aluminum. Get the Brita water filters for now if you can't afford anything. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, those Brita water filters, they really do work good.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not
Yeah,
bad at all.
they're good.
I have one. I had one that attached to my old sink, but this
Hmm.
one it's never it's too small.
Yeah.
But we buy bottled water here. I don't know. And I
I want to
boil my
put one on my
coffee.
refrigerator.
I
I want
boil
to put
my
a
water.
filter on my refrigerator because of the ice maker. I don't like the ice. It's nasty.
It tastes bad. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Because it needs to be filtered. I don't like it.
We're supposed to get a new refrigerator next week. I
Yeah.
had to hunt it down because it's a left-handed fridge.
Always get one with a filter.
Yeah, I am. I am. I found a couple.
The
They're
one
not
that
that
you know how to,
expensive.
and make them
Nice one
show
for
you how
eight,
to
nine
replace
hundred.
it.
Huh?
Yeah. Make them show you how to replace it. That
The
filter, so you
filters.
know how to do it. Yeah.
Makes sense, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there's ones that have filters like on the inside where you can just replace it and it cleans the water before it goes into your ice trays and whatnot. Those are
Yeah.
good.
All right. Does anybody
Especially
want
if
to
you
play?
get,
Are we? Because didn't
yeah.
didn't Ohio, was it Ohio? No, Utah.
Yeah.
Utah banned fluoride though, right? Or that they did
It was Idaho, right? They
was Idaho?
no, I don't remember. Wait, hold on. Let me
Or
look
it
it
was
up because I
Utah.
don't. I know your memory's better than mine.
I'm not sure. Um, does anybody want to play hang biting? Should I?
Utah. You're right. See, you have a better memory than me. Utah.
So
First state to ban the use of fluoride in its public water,
public.
following concerns raised by Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy in the mineral poses potential health risks.
They
Oh, he
started the
said,
water right away. I could hear, I knew it. There was a lot of air in four
I
or
wonder
five
if that's
different
the
states
shit
that
that's
I
floating
visited.
around in the water,
Huh?
right? I wonder if that's the shit that's floating around in the water.
No. Well, I don't. I don't. All right, who's playing? Anybody gonna play?
I don't
Alan
know,
likes to
Danny.
play.
Nobody has said anything. Joseph
Well, why don't I go
Rogers.
ahead and just do it and see if they just join us? How's that?
Do it and do it and
Unless you have
doing it
more
well.
news, Joe.
There's always more news. There's a bunch of stuff. We just got that's the basic stuff. That was the newer stuff.
What did the cat say to the alien?
We have
Take me
no
to
idea.
your litter?
Little cat joke. I like jokes.
I know,
That's
so
so
do I.
cool. I do. I like
The
jokes.
thing is, that joke was backwards because when I read it, it was what did the alien say to the cat? But I thought it was
Ah,
cuter. Why wouldn't the cat say, take me to the litter? Take me
exactly.
to your litter, you know?
Mhm.
All right. I don't know, guys.
What is
Let's
this?
see if anybody's gonna play with me. That doesn't sound right, does it?
Oh, look, they're going to make us bring back that one guy that Supreme Court is saying that we have to bring back that Kilmore Abrego Garcia by Monday night.
Which one's
John
that?
Roberts. He's the guy out of Maryland that married that one lady, and they said that he's part of the MS-13 gang. He says he's not. His wife says he's not. She's making a big old stink about it, either on TV and whatnot. So the judges are siding with her. He's an illegal. It doesn't it doesn't matter. He's fucking illegal. Why are they doing this to us?
That I don't know.
I don't understand this. It's almost like they want us to start a war with them and take them out so that they can call the army out on us and have our own people kill us. That's what it seems like they want to do. They're frustrating the shit out of the people of the United States, and they should stop doing that. They know it's good for them. They should. What do you guys think? Still a medical fog. I'll pass. Sorry. Oh, well, I'm glad you're healing, Joe. I didn't know you were. I didn't know you had that procedure done. I know how that is, though.
He had a procedure
Medical.
done?
Well, he says medical fog, so that's all I can think it is. I don't know what he did, but I'm praying for you, brother. Medical sucks.
Praying for you too, brother.
Medical sucks.
Yeah, anything. Yeah.
Yeah, trust me, I know. Well, but anyways, so that's supposed to happen by Monday, bringing this guy back. See, it says he's 29 now, right? And he snuck into the United States illegally around 2011 when he was about 15 or 16 years old.
Right.
He said that a local gang was extorting his family for money and he fled for his life. Could
Oh,
it be true? Absolutely could be true.
yeah. I,
Could be true. That's the cabals down there. That's what they do.
right, that's what I was thinking. All right, is anybody playing with us? Is anybody gonna come out and play with me?
We're waiting. Throw a letter out, people.
Where, did you message Helen?
Yes, I did.
She didn't answer you?
She did not.
She said she wanted to come on Zoom.
I sent her a message.
Maybe she fell back
Hmm.
asleep. Damn it. All right. Oh, I can't wait to get a new fridge actually, because this refrigerator is making a lot of noise. All right. Jeez, stop it. Let's see. Hey, where are you, Joe?
I'm right here.
Well, didn't you
Singing
say?
right here. Uh, hey,
Yeah, thanks for being.
I just, yep.
Okay, let me see. You,
Give me,
can you believe
give
this?
me your A's. How many do you count?
It's calling me again. You didn't hear that?
That time I didn't hear it. Usually I
No,
can.
yeah, it did. It freaking called me.
Mhm.
Okay.
Triple A's.
What's wrong with purple A's? Purple A's, purple A's,
Nothing. You can see them.
purple A's, purple A's. Sorry, I get into a funky mood. All right. I think that's it. Let me see. One, two. No, I missed one. There you go.
Yeah,
Four A's,
there
right?
you.
You
Well, I
pick a
count.
letter. Joe doesn't know this one at all. I came up with these myself, so
Ooh, I'm gonna pick a good letter, and it starts with R. I
okay.
like that letter. R is a good one. Hopefully, it's there.
I was just checking on the A's first. You're going with your R?
Of course. So let me go. Let me put my thing. Yeah, that way we know. Right, guys? All right, who's next? Come on, guys, throw me something. It's okay.
Let them take their time. There's no rush.
No, never
Or
right.
is there?
Rush. Nope, none of your words start with an R, so I would have to say no. There's not a rush.
Ah,
Oh,
Max
look,
is.
Don is going to throw an eye at you. Look, he just popped it out
Yeah,
and threw
Joe,
it
we're
at
playing. Joseph, we're playing Hangman if you want to play. Anybody that's watching can play.
you.
It's Hang Biting. We don't call it hang. We need to think of a new name, Joe. That was up to you.
Oh,
I leave things up to Joe and I get mad when I'm supposed to come up with it, but I say it's for Joe. All right.
look, hey, Jer. Get the I.
Hi. Right.
Uh.
Good evening, Jerry. Hold on. Let me do the eyes first.
Okay, because Jerry's throwing an N at you. Mr. N, how do you feel?
Okay.
Oh, I feel rather any. N-A. Look, we got some words figured out. N-A. Got the first one. A. fourth and the fifth word.
Yep, we're good.
Is that all the ends? Okay,
Buzz
Ellen throws
is
a
a
D at
word.
you.
Let's see.
The first one is a word. A. Got that word. That was a rough one. I didn't know if I was gonna. I didn't know if I was gonna figure that one out.
Oh my God, you're so lame. I'm kidding.
Buzz is the word, right here.
Isn't it is buzzword, isn't it? What is it called? That British show, Jerry. Hancock? I have to look that up while I'm waiting for a letter. It's a weird, of course, British show. I used to watch it. I can't.
How about an S? Ooh,
Who gave us an S?
I did. And Alan gave an L.
Um, which one am I doing first? L?
L. Do L first.
Okay. Very good.
Oh, I, I don't.
Never mind the
Okay.
Buzzcocks, Jerry. If you want to get into a new British show, I mean that's been on forever. Never mind the Buzzcocks. Oh, I knew it was something like that. It's pretty funny. You'll see. I can't even explain it because it's just an all-in-one show. A buzzcock is to stumble in an unexpected opposition or difficult situation. To punk. So they've been doing it before Aston Kutcher's punked. Let's put it that way. Another girl went missing. There's so many missing children. But now that it doesn't take long for it to be all over the place. All right.
S. And Jerry was talking about himself. Buzz.
No, I know.
Buzz is the word. Is it now?
I just thought it would be Jerry likes British shows.
Hmm.
3S is very good. All right. Anything next?
F.
Oh, poor
F is
Dawn.
in Frank. Oh, look at that.
That's it.
Hmm.
But at least you got one. At least you got one. Come on, players. Say, just type in a letter.
You.
Where the heck is Helen?
You.
I heard you.
You. I didn't want you to think it was wrong.
W?
No, you. Oh, you and then W. You and then W. Right, Kona? Kona's come to visit everybody. She says hi.
Hi, Connor. Oh, now Winchester's coming here. Who's that bitch saying hi to?
Mm-hmm.
It's not me.
Oh, W got hung.
There is no W's. I was so sure Mama Helen was gonna come. I told her to come on. I don't know, maybe she went to sleep. She said she was feeling better, which is great. Now Reb has to go for surgery.
It's feeling better.
Dana's feeling better.
You know.
What's next, Peep? Joe, why don't you pick one?
Ooh, I'm gonna pick a letter. How about oh,
Very good. Two O's.
hmm, Beach Allen. Jerry says H. Allen's going, oh man.
Oh, shoot. That's a ah. Oh well. It's of. I don't know what happened.
Hmm.
So why see it picked it. So why can't I have it? It doesn't matter, but okay. Good letter. What is next? A banana? I'm going to
A
follow
portrait
Alice
of
down
a
the
bill
rabbit
in a
hole
blue
night.
dress and heels.
Good
Listen,
night,
did you hear that?
Joseph.
A
Well, can
portrait
I say
of a
goodnight to Joseph first? Which is more important?
oh, oh sorry.
What's gonna stay? You're like a child sometimes.
I
I mean,
didn't hear
Joseph
you
is
say
leaving.
that.
He's saying goodnight.
Oh, okay. Good night, Joseph.
Yes, that is it, Jerry. A portrait of Bill in a blue dress and heels. And for 10 extra points, which Bill am I talking about?
Oh.
And I know you all know which dress, which Bill I'm talking about. Which dress too? Which dress? Very good, guys. Very, very good. Very, very good. One more? Shall we play another one? Okay. I have actually. Oh, this one's funny. This one's pretty funny. Come on. I may have made a mistake. Let's see. Oh, Yes, it's the same one I always pick. All right, guys. There we go. Good luck to all of you. I hope it's as funny as a portrait of Bill in a blue dress and heels. NAFTA. The asshole who started what we are going through now. Yeah. Yep. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you could say that. All right. So Mac, I need to know if you want me to start with an E, which is always a good guess, an E. I also have to do something with the. No, why I can't do it. Let me know if they pick a letter, Joe. Joe. Oh my God, did we lose Joe?
No, I'm sitting there I'm talking to you. I must have hit the button and muted myself. I said R, of course. What do you guys think? Oh, Jerry said T.
Jerry said T? Okay.
Jerry did say a T.
Well, I wonder if we should include Alan's E from before. I don't know.
Yeah, why not? It's a happy E,
It's
right?
a happy E.
We like happy E's.
So what am I doing? Should I
Hit
do
E?
should I do the E
Yeah, let's do
first?
E.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? It's up there.
I will do E.
E, yay! We're gonna rock an E. Just for
Terrible.
the simple fact that after he posted the E, I mean, before he posted the E, Jerry had already figured it out. So we shall
Okay.
use that E. We shall not let it go to waste.
No. And there you have it. There should be three.
Right. Jerry goes, geez, do both.
Now T was it?
Yes.
I think there's only one. This isn't a very long one, but I think it's kind of funny. Oh man. I think it's kind of funny.
Both are common. I said R.
You could pick a letter, Joe, if they're
I said R.
R.
R minus A. Uh, 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 X
Hi,
squared plus
Susan. Good
Z
evening.
minus 2. Hi,
R
Susan.
minus R minus
Yeah,
A
yeah,
is Z, is it? Okay.
yeah.
I don't know how that works, but we'll
I
say
have
it.
no idea.
I think there's an R. There should be a couple of more R's, right?
Hold on.
No, I thought at you.
Okay.
Good kitty, kitty. You good kitty cat. All right. Susan, join in on the fun.
Phonics. Jerry says Ebonics.
It's Ebonics. R minus A. So instead of R, remember, Joe?
Ra.
R.
Don't bring me
It's
up.
Ara. Ara.
The R.
Ara. Ruh-roh.
Ebonics. Who's got a letter for me? Don't make me pick because I know what it is.
Let's put it in big bright lights.
R. I have to fix the latency on this
W.
thing.
Yeah.
W.
Yeah. Susan gave you a W.
Yeah, I'm surprised. She might know what that is then already.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Bro. She did say, she said it? You heard her say that? Dang, man, you good, bro. You got good ass game.
what are you talking about?
Jared. Susan says W.
Yeah, and she got two of them.
And she wrote
Susan, be
them.
good at this game.
She typed W.
Where the hell is Helen? She wanted to play. She wanted to come on.
You've often wondered how they came up with the letter? Yeah, nobody knows. Well, somebody just said W. Look, it looks like a U. It's doubled. W.
Ugh, looks like a double V to me. Um,
Mm-hmm. Or hanging tits. Just saying.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
You do a lot of word games. That's great. It's good for the brain. It really is.
He was drunk. That's how he came up with that letter. He thought two U's.
You?
That's just a good one. Oh, Jerry said it. A as an apple.
Jerry. Oh, okay. A.
A. How about an apple? Apples are good for you. Warren. Figured out the second word. Oh, look, there it's calling you now. That's how I wrote it. And Lincoln 76 gives us an I.
Hey,
Is it
Lincoln.
the
Good
I?
evening.
No, L first and then the
L. Well, you can't do so many. A was called already, Susan. Okay. He
L
first
I
has
Z.
L. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, because he's spelling out Liz, but you can't do it like that. You got to pick one letter at a time,
Oh, and
Lincoln.
Jerry said A.
Wait,
He
Joe.
said it. No, he did not say it. He typed
Let's go with the first one, Lincoln, with his L.
it.
Can't
Confused.
jump all over the place.
Very confused.
What do you mean you're confused? It's very slow.
I said you're very confused. It's okay. Here we are. Coney, Coney, Coney.
Okay.
I'm just being
So he wants the
funny.
I.
Eye as an eyeball. You know, eye. Don't look at that eye. It's old. Because this eye can't see that eye.
Oh, damn it. I did do something wrong. I did it again, didn't I? Hold on. It was probably right the first time.
Okay.
All right. What letter was it? W. All right. Now
Eye
that was the
down.
I.
Now we're looking at Z.
Yeah.
Oh, you figured that first word out, eh?
Good going. Susan says
Lizard.
M.
Lizard Warren. Susan asked for the M. You mean that's not lime? You mean that's not lime? Hmm.
Yeah, I had it. How did I fuck it up? I had it right the first time, that word. Looked it up.
Lizard Warren. Start calling her Lizard.
Liz the lizard.
Liz
I
the
used,
Lizard.
well, Liz is lesbian
This
Liz.
is
I don't
Liz
know.
the Liz.
I do know a
Well, she
couple of
kind of
Liz's
does
that are.
embody that. I don't know what she is. I don't care. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me.
Come on, Alan, we need
Okay,
a letter.
Nancy.
Lincoln gave us the whole Liz Warren bit. Jerry,
Yeah.
Susan.
Oh, K. Susan offers you a K.
You are so behind, Joe.
Is it? Probably because I was going to do
I
this.
already did it. I
You
already
know?
did it, Joe. Okay, Joseph says, oh, I forgot to put the E back. It was there. See, Joe, that's what you're supposed to be paying attention to. You're supposed to help me, brother. It's okay. I'm so sure that Susan and Lincoln and Jerry and Alan, they'll all forgive me. And whoever else is watching. Liz Warren blank like a blank blank. See?
Oh, gotcha. Lincoln says C. Yeah, I gotcha. I was sitting there trying to figure it out. I got it.
You got it now?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you guys know it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
That's
Let's
pretty close.
do the dance. Let's do the dance.
Just saying.
She got to see also. Let's do the dance. Let's do the Trump dance.
Pretty gross, isn't it?
What?
How'd you like to look like one?
Ah!
I would not like to look like Lizard Warren. No.
Lizard Warren. That's cute.
Shh, Jerry
Of
got
course
it.
you got it. I know the others got it too.
V.
I think you could read it now. I think they got it all. Go on, Joe.
Liz Warren looks like a microwaved taco. Can you imagine what one looks like? Ugh.
Oh, wait, true. Is that true? Doesn't she look like a microwave taco? I was trying to think of some kind of Indian food, but she really
No,
does look like
she looks worse than
you got me
that.
there. You got me there, brother. I don't know.
And she yells and is in incoherent bullshit,
Well, that sounds like any Democrat.
doesn't
Well,
she?
she was one of the ones that
Uh,
they just they froze her account.
yeah.
The president froze her account. I love it. Thank you. I'm glad you thought it was
Frozen.
funny. See, they thought it was funny. You're the
They
only
did.
you're the only one that doesn't think it's funny, Joe.
Did I not laugh?
I don't know, did you?
I
I
don't
got two
remember.
left. I'm not sure which one to
Hey
do.
guys, did I laugh? Well, I can't remember what I'm doing from one day to the next anymore. Ask Caroline. My memory sucks. I admit it.
Okay, we'll do this one, and this will be the last one. This is a little bit longer.
Jerry's dyslexic. Dyslexic.
Dyslexic.
Is that sideways kind of, Jer?
No.
Well, happy New Year to you too, Jared. And Merry Independence Day. Gosh, forgot about that.
Independence Day. What are you guys talking about? Jesus Christ. Only Jerry. Okay, okay. Oh, darn it, Ellen, you should have been
Stuck.
here.
There's Jerry. He did it. I blame Jerry this time. It wasn't me, man. It wasn't me. I'll take the fifth. I had to learn how to figure out words because they were scrambled. Shh, my brain is scrambled, brother. Ain't words scrambled. My brain is scrambled. They scrambled it. They did. I always blame Jared. That's right. Thank you, Jared. Appreciate that, brother. Whew, I can get off the hook now. We can blame Jared now. He said. He wrote it. Oh, we got another puzzle coming up. What do you guys think?
All right, so it's 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1.
Okay. And where does the other quotation start?
What? It's one big thing.
You got quotation? Oh, I see. I got you. Never mind. Never mind. Who goes first? You do, Susan. Just for shits and giggles.
Well, usually I'll this tonight it's just no. In the afternoon I'll have more order.
Yeah.
But for tonight
We're
it's just for fun.
We're just
And
funning around.
I'm not even actually happy with these puzzles, but they're better than nothing.
They're pretty good.
Well, thank you. Not the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Mhm.
Susan?
Oh, she offered me you her my letter. Oh, my favorite letter.
Yes, she did.
Thank you, Susan. Appreciate that. Because I like that letter. It's a good letter. I always said ara.
Arrgh.
Ain't that right, Jared? And Nancy in my chair. Three of them. Four of them.
Oh shit.
Here you go. All right. I said it, Jared. I did. I did. I gave it up. Now, let's see. Is there the letter after it? That letter shall be named.
Good. Okay, I'm ready. What?
We
have
are
another.
waiting for that next letter. I'm talking at them and seeing if they're going to throw a letter at me.
Arrgh. Arrgh. You remember that joke, Jerry? I've said it before. The pirate goes into the bar and he's got the ship's steering wheel on his lap, and the bartender says, Why do you have I don't understand. Why are you sitting here drinking with the ship's wheel on your lap? And the pirate says, it's driving me nuts. You don't remember that one?
I don't remember that one.
Oh, jeez. It's an old one. It's driving me nuts.
It's driving me nuts.
It's literally on
L.
top of his lap, driving his nuts. Okay, L.
Jerry asked for you for an L. Can you give him a couple? Is there an L or two, 3 or 4, 7, 12? Just make them all L's.
think there's only the two.
Okay. All right. What's your guess? Come on, give us a guess.
Sure. Good luck with that.
I know, right?
Good luck with that.
Uh, uh, 4. Jerry said 4. Okay,
4.
wrong number, wrong one.
I'm
Wrong,
trying to wait
wrong.
to see if Dana lets me put up the new short that I made of him.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
I thought it was cute.
Susan
Well, he
offers
wants
you
Trump to
Mr.
play
N.
golf with them, so he's allowed to ask, you know.
Yep.
Susan wants an N.
Throw an N out there. An N. N, D, N, D, N, D, N. N for Nancy. Where's Nancy at?
It's a little late for Nancy. It's almost 12.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I always forget how late it is on the East Coast compared to here. About 10 o'clock here.
You should be used to it. Your best friend is going to sleep hours before you.
You mean you don't even, sometimes you don't even sleep.
Sometimes I
I gotta go
oversleep.
get sleep and you stay up.
I go every way. I don't know. Sometimes I
Okay.
get too much napping, I think. But I never know because I can't keep. Time is irrelevant, I think. I think time is irrelevant.
Could be. Could be.
So what are we going for?
Time. We got nobody's thrown another letter yet.
Next.
Come on,
Who's
Lincoln, give us a letter.
next? Got a few people watching. Nobody wants to play. Come out and play with me and bring your jolly three. Take me to your litter. Now me to your litter.
Okay, we're gonna throw it out there.
Oh, Joe. Okay. That's fine. Let's see.
Is there one or two? Let's get everybody guessing. Oh, look at that. Hey, hey. Look at that. Ooh. I think you like that letter, Susan. She says V. Vis-a-vis.
A V as in
Give us
Victor.
as in Victor. Victor.
Just the one V.
Ooh. So I guess we know what letters in between those. Oh. So Jerry guessed it. Good guess, Jer. Ooh. It's V's. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, I think there's 9.
9 E's. Good one, Jer.
These are very important.
E. E is for essay. Susan throws the W. W. You know, the one where the guy was drunk when he figured out that letter. The drunken letter.
Just the one W, I believe.
Uh, One. The
Yes. Well, I forgot Joseph left. I wonder if Alan left. Alan's being quiet. He's probably drinking his beers too. Jerry says an S.
he did. He did. We like the S as in that's the only S's, huh? Way down on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. You have a problem with that? Do you?
Not at all,
You got
because at least there was some.
you got a problem with that, yo?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you see my comments? I
Susan
can't
did.
see it. I'm on the little
Susan
screen.
Susan did, so she threw a G at you.
G,
What's up,
baby.
G?
G. H.
You get her, G.
Um,
Oh, there you thank you. Okay.
there is no G.
What? How dare you? Lincoln asks for an H. Ooh.
Remember, it's 3, 2,
Mm-hmm.
2.
So three,
This
two,
is
one,
no, this
two.
is 2 words.
Oh, that's 2 words?
Hmm.
Oh. All right then.
Why it doesn't look
So
like
the
2?
next letter is the C when you get the
I hope I
chance.
said it right in the beginning.
That's
C?
good. We know now. C. C is in cherry.
C as in Jerry? Is that what you said? C as
Cherry.
you mean
Cherry.
Cox?
No, no, in cherry.
Oh, cherry.
Yeah.
No
Where
C's.
did your mind go? Where did your mind go?
Jerry's last name is Cox. Okay.
Susan asks for a
T.
T. T, T, T. 1, 2, he. Never. 3, blank. He blank the blank.
4 T's, I
Ooh,
believe.
that doesn't sound nice.
Lori Daybell behind bars interview. Who the fuck is she and why do I care? A. A
Oh,
from
no.
Lincoln.
A as an apple. Do you want an apple? 3, 1, 2, he never. Blank, he this blank.
We're so close. I wonder if anybody knows what it is.
Blank, this blank. Mhm.
Damn, you're fast, Joe.
Damn, you're fast. I am fast. Not bad. I'm like grease lightning, Jared.
So fast.
Better look out, brother.
Mm, 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 mm,
You
mm,
know what
mm,
grease
mm,
lightning is,
mm.
right? That's as long as I have a freaking pedal under my foot. I can be like grease lightning.
Metal to the metal.
P.
Joe
P
has
is
to
in
get a new
pox.
car. Joe has to get a new
Uh,
car because he can't take care of
his
his
car
stuff.
sucks. Because his car sucks.
2 P's or not 2 P's.
You never know. Mm.
I'm not dyeing my hair, guys. The bleach that they make now is
Oh, I
just
get it.
killing my hair.
Got it.
So I'm gonna go gray for a while. I
Well,
really don't
brother,
care. You can't really see it on TV much, on the video. Not that I really give a
if,
shit. I gotta do
if
it.
you sing it, you guys will get it.
If you sing it,
If you sing it, you'll get it. I did. That's how I got it. I know what it is now.
there's no real song to it though.
But I put it there, sung to it. And that's how I solved it.
I'm sure they got it.
My mind is working weird. I'm trying to tell everybody. 1, 2, he never had a pair. 3, 4, he fell up the stairs. By
Correct.
Susan.
And who could that possibly be?
Ooh.
It's Mr. Jerry Cox, because he says he only falls up the stairs when he's drunk, which is like every night. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I am kidding. That's as a joke.
I didn't even know you had stairs, Jer.
He does in front of the
Oh,
house.
damn. Oh,
All right, I think
yes,
we're gonna
stairs to
end
get in the
it.
house, huh?
I do have one more, but you guys want to play one more? Tell me if you want to play one more. It's not as good as the other ones, but um, that was really good that they got that though. That's why I eliminated all the stairs. He kept falling up it drunk. Ah, giggity.
Put a ramp.
Giggity.
I'd go for a ramp, Jer. They're
Right,
easier to stagger up
we'll play
and
one
stagger
more.
down.
Last call, yeah.
Last call for alcohol.
I'm a professional. I write everything down. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, last one for me. I'm gonna. Here we go, right, Jer? Floating down the river. Let's see. They found, oh, look at that. Elon Musk's Doge. They found bombshell finding that millions of dollars in unemployment claims have been going to fake people who haven't even been born yet. Some not even in this century.
Uh-huh.
9,700 people whose birth dates aren't for another 15 years have claimed $69 million in benefits. One absurd case, a person whose birthday was listed in the year 2154 claimed 41,000 according to an ex post by the department.
Hmm.
In unemployment, 28,000 people between the ages of 1 and 5 claimed $254 million in benefits. That's crazy. What do you think? Is that crazy or what? Wow. There's a poll out that's asking, should Trump put a 400,000% tariff on China? A 400%.
Yes. Okay.
Why hell? They need us more than we need them.
Yep.
Because what country's going to buy their cheap shit? We're the only
I
ones
agree
that are
with
buying
that.
their shit, and they're poisoning us. So They need to have some quality control in China, and we need to be in charge of it.
Okay, I'm ready. Thank you for filling in there, Joe. And exactly,
Hmm.
Jerry, let's fuck them. Fuck them. No, they wouldn't do that. Jerry says that's funny because they ask my birth date and I say 8/1959, and you can feel the hesitation before they realize it. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. You learn to do without Jerry. All right, let's go. We got one more to go. And Jerry's got an M.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Right there. That's right. Fuck them.
Hard.
Fuck them. I have learned to do without. Hard to learn to do with, too. No. All right. Any number in there? Oops.
I think there's only one N.
Holy cow. I'm stepping away from my chair.
Sorry, there's only one N. Next.
I'm gonna be slow. Next, please.
Susan said N.
Was her. And walked away.
It's all flat. Okay, here we go. Jerry says O, and then Susan says B. Okay. Okay, and then Susan says B, which I don't know if there's a B. Let's see. Yeah, there is. One B. B for boobs. All right, I gotta stop drawing. I do that a lot when I'm playing these games. Joe, did you disappear?
I didn't. I did for a second.
You liar. You did for
I
2 seconds.
I had to grab my coffee.
Okay, I got an I, L, whoop. Okay,
I
so it'd
warned
be
him.
I, D, and then L.
ILD. I got
No, there's
ILD.
two Jerrys, so I,
Oh,
D, and L. Joe, you are the worst ever, dude.
two Jerry's. IDL. Okay. Could that be a famous song? L, not I. L, not I.
No, it's I. Oh, well, it's too late now.
Sure did I. You already got the I, man.
Yeah, it's too late now.
We did them both
Yeah, we'll do them both.
because we're not afraid like that.
Yeah. Lowercase I, guys. Maybe we should stick to lowercase because I and L does get confused a lot. All right, so we did the I because he said L, not I. That's why I clarified. I know, but the latency is so. I'll fix that. I gotta get Chris on to explain that to me. Let's
Now
do the
D.
D, and then we'll do Jerry's L.
That's why he clarified it.
That is why he clarified it. I know, but it's like 30 to 40 seconds late. It's a pain in the ass. Maybe even more. I don't know. Okay, so now I'm going to do the L. Okay.
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 Alrighty. Give us the L. L as in bent leg.
There's only one L. All that, and there's only one fucking L.
No L's for you.
Well, no, he's got one L.
One. You were slow. Jerry's calling you slow.
I am kind of slow. That's why they used to call me Flash.
E.
E.
E as in essay. What's up, essay?
You're funny. You do that over. There you go.
Vato? You can go on, essay.
Beautiful. Vato, as in V.
Vato. What's up, Vato?
Vato, Mr. Vato, Vato. Vato.
G.
Gee, I wonder why.
Gee, I just don't know why. But I do wonder.
1G. But we're up to 7G. What if it was autoerotic asphyxiation that this hang dude dies from?
Mhm.
Should we do the autoerotic asphyxiation? I don't know where this shit comes from. But please stop me. I'm gonna hurt myself. All right. How are we doing there? Any letters?
Oh, there. We got
Yeah,
essay Vato.
I'm trying to get Medicare before I turn
They
65.
still don't know yet.
I think
You
sometimes
got
at
lead.
62 you're able to get it.
Should be able to. You just don't get enough. You don't get as much. Only a
No.
couple of grand. Depending on your age and how long you work is how much you get. I think I'm at 3 now a month. When I retire at 67, I'll be able to get 4. H. Carolyn. That's murderer mode.
Mhm.
We got H and then the
Lots of H's.
oh crap. But an R.
There's a couple, 2 letters, and I guarantee everybody's gonna get this. Oh, Susan
Yeah.
picture R.
She did. Thanks, Susan.
That's a terrible R.
Hmm.
What, 5 R's? Yeah.
Oh,
Wonder if anybody's getting this. Gonna get this and gonna get this.
but
Medicare before 65 if you're disabled.
for you, Joe. For me?
Yeah, the R.
All
She
right.
picked your R for you.
All right.
R. R.
Medicaid's 465 if you're disabled. Yeah. Don't tell them I'm disabled. I want them
I
to know
think we're
that.
all mentally disabled because, Biden was
I'm
in office.
definitely.
That just
I'm definitely.
did it right there. I mean, look, I'm playing Hang
Give,
Biden on a live show. I mean, mental or not, I
T.
don't.
Give me a T. Give me the big bad.
Wow,
Look at how many T's you got.
yeah, you guys got this one pretty quick. I thought it was, somewhat of a longer one. Oh, I wonder who ba-do-do-do, who wrote the book of love. I am certifiable. And I'm the one that read that out
Are you
loud,
now?
Jerry. So I am
Are you now?
certifiable. No, I am certifiable. No, I am
Yeah,
Spartacus.
they
Wait a second.
both are. I agree. Both are.
Pick off. Girls. Girls. Drink.
Shit, I'm not saying anything. I mean, both
Joe's
are.
finally watching Father Ted. Drink. Ours. Girls. Feck.
Drink, drink, drink.
Drink.
That dude
Drink.
sucks it all down. Ugh.
Okay, come on,
I
guys.
could
Just a
not
couple more
drink.
letters. You have
I could not
papers?
drink that
What,
stuff.
rolling papers? What kind of papers?
You have papers? I have peppers. Peppers?
She's certifiable with papers. I got it. I got it.
Oh, so you've been to Crazy Town, eh?
There's not many of us that haven't. M, here we go.
M. Jerry prefers the pipe, but he said M. That doesn't make any sense, Jerry. Pipe and M are two different things. So which is it?
He wants a P and an M and an I and E. But we have an I and an
Oh,
E.
very high. Have
She
I,
is. I'm the mayor. Yeah. I hear you, Jerry.
Are you there? Hello, Mayor Jerry.
Well, if you figure this one out, Susan picks the A.
A is an asshole. Something right.
Do we know it?
I know most of it.
You're missing which word? The third word?
Fourth word.
There you go. I think Jerry knows it.
Jerry said a D.
Oh no, we have a D already, Jer.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah.
There's
Oh,
three
man,
Ds.
Jerry,
There's
why'd you pick
three
that
D.
letter,
No, we're going
dude?
into the fifth dimension. There will be 5D.
Oh, man. You can see lead there. And road.
Nah. We got to get a buzzer. What happened to my
Jerry gets a
little
buzzer.
Trump? But then you
Eh.
guys can't hear it on there.
Yeah. Susan asked the C.
C.
Is there a C in there? Well, I don't know. I don't know if there is. Oh no. Now I know it. You just gave it away, Susan. Now Jerry's gonna
Give it
get it.
away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give
Lincoln
it away.
asks for the U because Jerry Susan already asked for the C.
You.
So Lincoln asks C for a U. Sorry, Jer.
Oh, they both asked for C's, huh?
They did,
They must love my name.
but Susan was faster.
Never liked my name.
One letter makes
I'll give
sure
you a
you.
heart if you can get it. There's a heart. That's a fat heart.
There you go.
Thinner heart. Now it's a queasy heart. I don't like that heart. Let's do a square heart. Yeah,
There's some
there.
hearts right there.
Square heart. Right. Let's do uneven bars. Let's
Why?
why?
He
I don't
asked for
know.
a Y. Guess what, Jer?
There is no why.
There is no Y. Sorry, brother.
Why? Why did you ask for why?
I like that. I give you enough?
Hmm?
P.
P is a good one.
I peed. Did you pee?
I did not pee yet. I might have to pee, but not quite yet.
I did not.
Okay. P.
Wasn't me.
The P is peeing. That's terrible. What if I made an
Yes.
orange rainbow? It doesn't work like that, does it?
Mhm. It just didn't look good. An orange rainbow just didn't look right. Come on, you guys. You
That's
gotta
where
know
my
what
crack,
this
that's
is.
where the crack on my phone is. I can't even. Oh, we're getting phones next week too, or maybe the end of this week.
Nice.
Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, right? Or maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'm not sure. Yeah,
Tomorrow's
but
Friday.
the phone companies are ridiculous, though. I'm done. I'm done with it. You got it. Do you know what it is? Gotta
You
know what it
are the
is now.
master. Yous are the masters.
Makes no sense.
Okay. Okay.
Lincoln's got it.
One letter's missing.
Only one letter, yeah,
One letter
which is not a Y,
is not a Y.
which I think Jerry thought might have been. I don't know. Ooh, get over here, you. So I don't know if we're coming on tomorrow, but definitely Saturday um night, and then Sunday afternoon we're gonna play again. S is the right thing. So what do we have, Joe?
The white powder brick road led right to Hunter's home. Excellent job,
Ding, ding, ding,
folks.
ding.
Excellent job tonight. That was
The
kind of cool.
cockles. The
That was
cockles.
pretty cool.
That was great,
Pretty fun,
guys.
fun, fun.
I love playing those games, and I don't mind that I'm not guessing. I don't know.
Good for the
Um,
mind.
it is. I really believe that, and I think we're not really competing. It's just like a
What
little bit of
mind I have
fun. And
left.
what?
What mind I have left.
Well, you said it. I didn't.
Yes, you did say it.
I'm saying that there are good things for the brain and the mind that you can take to help you. Like that stuff that Bree told us, Creighton. That's good for talkativeness. It's good for energy. My husband takes it. He drinks it every once in a while. It's the most foul shit. I don't know why he drinks it, but that's how he takes it.
Gross. And you want me to
Yeah,
take that stuff?
it comes in a pill form. I don't know
Oh,
why he
okay.
prefers to drink it. He mixes it with like juices. I think it's
Okay.
Kratom, the
Hmm.
green one, because the red one I think can make you sick. But I don't think
Well, I
they
don't
sell.
want nothing that's gonna make me sick. That's for sure.
Okay.
See, where's Patch when you need him? Thanks a lot, Patch. We need you, bro.
Why do we need patch?
Well, he knows all them freaking.
I
Uh,
just said what it was.
okay.
What are you talking about? I've just told my husband's been taking it for years.
But isn't there more that you could take than just that?
Joe, we could sit here and talk about vitamins and good health all night. What are you talking about? Of
Yeah.
course, there are more things than you could take. You should be
I don't know.
taking zinc,
No,
vitamin D. You should be taking vitamin C,
you know,
D3.
I tried that. You know that one pill, that one vitamin, that Centrum, where it has all the vitamins in it. Man, I took that one. I started taking it. Man, it was like my skin was crawling. It was so weird. It felt weird.
Well, you might have an allergic reaction to one of the vitamins.
Ah, bet you.
Like I can't, I take half if I'm going to take a Centrum. I do have women's Centrum and stuff. I prefer to take twice a week. I just take different vitamins.
Yeah.
Like I'll take zinc and vitamin C one time, and because it kills my stomach. Not my stomach does not like anything. Like any kind of pills. So
Yeah.
in fact, on the dentist chart today, they were like, "Are you allergic to this?" I said, "I will take an ibuprofen, but steroids and everything else, I was like, I won't take it. I don't care if I'm allergic to it or not. I'm telling you right now, I will not take it." That's what I wrote. In big letters, I won't take. Excuse me. Because I don't believe in pills. I mean, it's enough that I have to take this freaking anxiety crap. All right, guys, I think we are done. It was a beautiful Thursday evening with a bunch of wonderful mega patriots,
There
and
you go.
happy that Jerry and Alan and Susan and Lincoln and a few others were here. Did I miss any? Joseph even stopped by. I'm glad he's feeling a bit better. We're still getting your
Mm-hmm.
emails. Remember, it's
Yep. I do
deliberately
that.
challenged at gmail.com. It just has the word the in it. The
Joseph,
liber
Joseph sends me them too sometimes.
Joseph sends a lot, but everybody sends it differently. Like Helen always sends it through Messenger. I got Cheryl and Jay. I got a bunch of people that they just send it through Messenger, and it's whatever.
Yeah.
You got
It's
to do what you got
nuts.
to do. Send it wherever you can. That's whatever you
Yep.
want to send us, except nude pictures of Ernest Borgnine. I will not accept nude pictures of Ernest Borgnine. Okay.
We go. Bye, everybody.
It was on something. On something.
I gotta love that.
Uh,
Good night, folks.
Good night, all.